I know this was tried yesterday, but I'll give you another chance.
Okay.
AP reported that that there actually have been green cards printed or ordered for printing, as many as 9 million, from 5 to 9 million. Does that tell us anything about the president's intent on the number of people that he intends to make legal in this country once the election is over?
I did have a chance to read those reports since yesterday's briefing and before today's. It is, I think, a relatively clever way to ask about the policy that the president has not yet announced as it relates to executive actions that he's prepared to take to address the problems in our broken immigration system.
Answer for it?
Beyond that one, no.
Jim, I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying about this report about the printing of the additional green cards. Are you saying that is unrelated or coincidental?
I'm saying that there are decisions that are made by lots of agencies, including the ordering of specific colored sheets of paper. Those sorts of decisions are not micromanaged by the White House.
Don't be absurd with us. That's not just an ordinary colored piece of paper. It is
I'm not suggesting that it is.
Central to what the president has promised in public to do.
It's also central to what they're already doing. It's also central to what they're already doing.
That's why I asked you the question. Is it coincidental or is it unrelated?
You would have to ask the DHS about orders for green colored paper that they've ordered.
The president.
The executive order, but the order of the copier paper is coming from the Department of Homeland Security. Right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes,
coincidental or unrelated?
You would have to ask the Department of Homeland Security. I will tell you that anybody that tries to look at the order, I mean, this is crazy.
No, it's not. I mean, you could say accuse us of being clever, and that would be a rare thing.
Okay.
But it's not a dot that is unconnected to the underlying policy. Okay, if the president has said that I'm going to do this, and there's a mechanism by which it can be achieved once the executive order is put in commission, and suddenly there's this contract to print more of them, why isn't it just obvious that that seems to be related?
The point, I guess I'll try this one more time. DHS currently has responsibility for issuing green cards to individuals who are seeking to legally enter this country. And what they will do is they will order the card stock associated with
5 million more?
Well, look, you would have to ask them about the policies that govern their procurement of green paper.
Do they go to Office
Right?
Depot or State?
I mean, here's the thing. I'm really not trying to be clever. I'm really trying to just be like as really straightforward as I can, which is the United States, the White House does not make specific direction to agencies
Josh,
about which
take your
supplies
point
is short.
seriously, which I do.
Okay.
You would not want to be in position. No president would want to be in position, and no one who worked for the president would want to be in a position to have the legal work that DHS has gone through and the Department of Justice has gone through to propound an executive order that the president signs and someone looks up and says, oh Christ, we don't have any paper for this. You wouldn't want to do that. That would be irresponsible. That would be malpractice at a procedural level.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be?
But I guess what I don't, there are a lot of things that we don't know.
Want to be prepared for an executive order that the president has said to the public he intends to sign.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, there are still decisions to be made about what that policy will entail. And when we're ready to announce that policy, we will announce it. What I would caution you against doing is making assumptions about what will be in those announcements based on the procurement practices of the Department of Homeland Security.